Howdy folks, welcome to Sokobond Express. What were we doing last time? I guess we did 5 over here. It is indeed Eater, I think. I looked up the pronunciation afterwards. Although I'm not exactly sure what you would say in Greek, but I think the English pronunciation is Eater, which obviously matches with other things like theta and beta, although some people say beta, which is always weird. In which case this would be eta. Sure. Anyway, I guess let's continue clean up. Let's do theta 4. What was the thing here? Do I remember? I'm always surprised by how... I've actually got my volume down this time, but I'm always surprised by how loud the level music is compared to the menu music. It's quite a big difference. I don't remember what the thing was in this world. Some of them didn't really have a super clear thing. Anyway, so I definitely don't want to connect to you yet. N, C, C, I'm going to have to do some drawing, aren't I? Or maybe I can just experiment for a bit. So N first, followed by C. Would leave 2 things remaining. This is not going to work out. Okay. So I think N followed by C cannot work out, or maybe it can if... can I connect... Maybe if I connect differently? To U... Well, I can't go past there. That would actually work out. Okay, NCH can work out. C N. Oh, CN's always bad. Okay, that's good to know. CH N is probably actually going to be fine. Yeah, that would also be fine. Oh, C. Oh gosh. Oh, this is terrifying. And of course, I could be going down to some of these first. We could be doing C. I don't think it's... Yes, certainly... it's not certainly not possible. Like, I could do... that's not where I am. There I am. I don't think I can get past the H. So actually, maybe that's what makes it impossible. I was thinking, like, can I get C, then N, or something like that? I think the tricky thing might be that I can't get through here without picking up either of these 2. I guess I could go to this one first. Oh, that feels like it's the kind of thing it would want me to do. But I still can't get this. Oh gosh, there's so many ways this could go. This is terrifying. This doesn't work out. It could come around the back. Going into here doesn't do anything. That closes things off. C then N is bad. Is there definitely no possibility of C then C? What about... This would always be on the left of me. I think it might not be possible because of the not having enough space to get through like here and here. I was just trying to kind of do this and then this way, no, because then I hit that N. Do this. What about N and N? I'm only trying them because they're weird. I'd never get past that, would I? Unless it were on the left of me. But then I'm never going to come and get you. Whereas I didn't have that problem. Was that... If I'd been able to get you and then... let's do it this way. You and then you. I would technically... If I could connect here, I'd be able to go like... actually, well... I could do that, I guess. But I can't go around this way because this is blocked off at this point. Ooh. Sometimes doing the exploration phase first just makes the whole puzzle overwhelming. Okay, what other phases can I do? What do I know about the order of connectivity? I'm gonna have to write some stuff down, I think. Where's my whiteboard eraser? Where is it? Oh, it's here. Found it. Okay. I can wipe that stuff off. That was 12 word searches. I can go away. What was that? Oh, that's from the Thinky Awards. Oh, okay. All right. So we're starting off with an H. We obviously can't connect to an H. In fact, maybe I'll write that down and put an X next to it. Okay. X is not an element in this case. Okay. H to C to N is bad. Yes, that is definitely bad. In theory, H to C to C. Oh, H to C to H to N is fine, right? I remember that being fine. Yeah, then we get 3 left from you. Yeah, okay. H to N to C. That's an option. Okay. Not to C. Yes, to C at the end. H to C to H to N to C. Am I missing something? I'm missing an N, aren't I? Okay. With an N at the end. Okay. So that's possible. 6 things? Yeah, we have 6 things. H to C to H to C to N. No, that would leave electrons left over. So H to C to H to C, bad. Okay. Then, hold on, what was that? H to C to H to C. Yeah, there's any ends. Okay. H to C to H to C. Then we've got is that all the H to C's? H to C to C. Well, sort of depends if I can. I mean, I can do it, but it is bad. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. Is it necessarily bad? If I could have got to U, well, yeah, that would have finished things off, and that is bad. Okay, that's good to know. So H to C is off limits. Then that's all the H to C's. H to N. Let's do that. H to N. If you were followed by, let's just say H, then what could I do? I could do that. 2 of those, we'd have things left over. That. Hold on. So we've got 2 here. If we used 2 from this, we'd have 2 left over. We'd have too many. If I use 1 from this, we'd use 1 from this, we use 3 from that, there'd be 1 left over. Okay. So H to N doesn't work. I hope I'm not making any mistakes. H to N to C leaves 2. At this point I have 3 options to go to. I have H to N. That will leave too many electrons left over at the end. H to C. That would work. Wait. Oh, almost. Not quite. Because this is sticking out. Which one are you? You're U. Oh, I can't avoid that. No, I can't avoid that, yeah. Okay. So we know for certain that it's a correct order. H to N to C to H to C to N. Okay. H to N to C to H to C to N. That's a valid order. But the other one wasn't. H to N to C to H to N. Yeah, okay. What if I don't go to the H first? Oh my gosh. To C. That's probably a better way for me to be figuring this out, but I'm doing the ordering. So this was H to N to C to C. Do we have problems? No? Yes? Or that's a problem? That's not a problem. So that is valid as well. We have H to N to C to C to N to H. Okay. So that's a palindromic one. Okay. That was going to C first. Now going to N first, which I'm not sure I can even test. Maybe I can figure N this way. Like maybe it's just not possible and that cuts it out. Oh, H to N. Maybe? Well, I blocked off the exit. I still can't get to it. Do I want to say this is not possible? H to N to C to C. No, H to N to C to N. Okay, it's possible this way. At this point, we couldn't do an H. We could do a C, but we'd have too many things left over. Right. Yeah. Okay, so I think H to N to C to N is bad. C to N. Okay. Was that everything? We've done the H to E. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. That leaves me with 3 possible options. H to C to H to N to C to N. H to N to C to H to C to N. Wait, it's not the same one. H to, no, they're slightly different. So H C H N C N, H N C H C N, and H N C C N A. Okay, well that's confusing. Okay, well those are my options. Oh. Now what? Okay, my other thing is that I don't want to connect it downwards ever. Because then things will, well, I mean, maybe like from a thing that's already above me, but nothing below my origin thing. So if I were to go to like you, yeah, we can get you upwards, we can get you leftwards. We can get everything. Can I in theory get past you and start with you? That would be nice and weird. I don't think I can pick up this H though. Like in theory, like almost all of this is like doable. Oh, unless we pick that up at the end, that would be so weird, wouldn't it? Getting around here is going to be difficult if they're all stuck to the right of me, so that's a problem. That would be so interesting though. Wouldn't that be the coolest solution if this went... Maybe I'll pick you up first. Wait, I've already got you. Wait, so this is not a valid order. I've got 5 of them. It's just the H I'm missing. Yeah, okay. Such an interesting path. So what were the valid H to N paths? They all had a C next, which is what I was doing. And then we had CNH or HCN, so CNH. So I'd have to not pick you up next. which I'm not sure is possible. Oh, yeah, of course it is. But then I can't get past you. Oh, but I can do that. Oh, this is totally it, isn't it? And then that's going to connect to the H. Oh, I love it. I love the weirdness of going to this first and having to like wiggle around this hydrogen in the middle was actually the thing I needed to do to realize that's an interesting solution. And then my like notes of like what all the possible things were actually helped me resolve that at the end. That was neat. Because I could imagine thinking about that and not really finding a way through, but the fact that I'd written down the possibilities helped me kind of focus on what could work. Neat. Water is vital for our survival because it facilitates all of the chemical reactions that take place inside our bodies. Huh, I guess I should drink some more water. I drink enough water, it's fine. 5. In fact, I have some in front of me, but I'll wait until we're done. Nitrogen, 4 oxygens, then nitrogen. Perfect. Not bad. Okay, so process. Process is do the weirdest thing. Do the weirdest thing. Go get this N first. This is a silly way to do things. But I think there's going to be something interesting about the connectivity here. Like if we're going to be making a loop or something interesting, or that. So connecting to an O makes the O done. Connecting to an N, well, it's obviously bad, so we can't go to the N first. Okay, well, that's good to know. To O. So going O-N-O is also bad because that would end everything off. If we lose 1 from you, we'd have 2 left over, we'd get to an O. So then if I get an O, we have exactly the same situation. So we have to get all the O's before we get the final N. Right? Because at any point if I do that, we've got a problem. I reckon there's going to be some situation where that's not true. Like what happens if I were to stick an atom in here between these two? Can I like somehow get you on the left of me or somebody to the left of me? Like what happens if I have 2 spare electrons and I try and connect to both of these at the same time? Well, I guess I can see here. That happens. Okay, they get 1 each. It's quite difficult to like get. I mean, I can do it. Okay. Obviously, like there's lots of other problems with this, but I've also lost all my electrons on the left. Yeah. This is probably going to be relevant. Like this is here. It wants me to be thinking about connecting to both. If I do connect to both, what are the implications of that? Oh, the N could go there. If I could somehow get it, like slide in like that. I can't do that though, can I? Well, that is interesting though. Although I guess another option would be, not that. Get you there, then. Well, that doesn't work out the same way. Yeah, okay. Okay, but any loop with a gap in the middle could work out. That's kind of interesting. Ugh. Where's the gap going to go in this model that I'm building? I mean, I guess the end doesn't even have to happen last in this case, does it? Not in this case, for sure. But I could still never get you where I want you to go. And that's just not possible, right? Well, unless we were like, if I were the top left corner. If I were the top left corner, is that doable? So you be that one. But I can't do that, because then that ruins the whole plan. I have to do that. So I can't be the top left corner. It's going to be something to do with this. I just can't get the N where I would need it. No. So it's technically possible that I could be coming through this backwards. Is that so useful? Why are you not connecting to there? Why do you still have an electron free? That's weird. Oh, what? What is happening there? Why are you like connecting again? It does eventually do what I expected. Huh. That looks weird. It looks not intended. Also, wait, why are you not connecting there? What is happening? Oh, in this case, because it doesn't know where to go. Oh, that's interesting. That electron doesn't know where to go. Oh, same thing's true here, and it can only connect on the next step. It's weird that does a little, like, bouncy thing. You would expect it to be that thing, like the future version of it. That is really interesting. Oh no. Wait, why wouldn't you connect? That's not ambiguous. Like, obviously this is not done. One to go there, one to go there. I also keep getting a different sound effect. Oh, it's the sound effect of me clicking. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. Maybe this can't work for reasons that I don't understand. Like, maybe the way that ambiguities are resolved is that each electron kind of goes, oh, who should I bond to? It's like, oh, I don't know. And so that gets cancelled. And then the electron goes, who should I bond to? That one. Well, that one. I don't know. And it cancels. I feel like this should resolve, but would that mean then in my imagined situation where I was like slotting the N in the middle, that also wouldn't work? Because it would be like, well, there's yeah, all three of the electrons in the nitrogen would be confused about where to go, I guess. We definitely want a loop though. That's the only way this is working, right? Like, let's say I did this and just like connected like a linear sequence of O's. Like, yeah, we're gonna have too many things left over. We need a loop of some sort. It is interesting that I can go through this backwards, but does it actually gain me anything? Can't I get there? I can get there exactly like that, yeah. So can I do everything I just did? Kinda. That's not what it was. No, something's different here. What's different? Did I get this on the bottom? I must have done. Yes. Yeah, then that, and then that. Then, once again, this doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, so how do I not end up in that ambiguous situation, I guess? And if we need a loop, then I'm definitely not connecting to one of these, then the other, because yeah, that's an issue. What if I'm just going between these two to begin with? That's kind of curious, right? Maybe that's the trick somehow. Oof. Oof. Can't go over the top if I'm doing that. I don't think there's a way through this like this. What if we go all the way? Oh, I can't go all the way around the bottom. I mean, I can do this trick, but is that a trick? It's not really a trick, is it? I still get to the right-hand side of this with them connected the same way. The idea of going through this does seem like the most interesting thing so far, but I'm pretty sure that's just not lead anywhere. You're either on the bottom of me or the left of me, or the top of me, but then I can't get past these. And I have to form a loop, I'm pretty sure. So therefore I'm connecting to these, but then that makes all this space feel unnecessary. No, there's something else going on here. But I could, of course, been... okay, are there options to do with, like, doing... No, if I connect to an O... I think it's just fundamentally a problem, right? Well, that's ambiguous and doesn't connect. Can't go through there. I have no reason to go through that backwards. It just uses more space. I really think I'm going through here. But it doesn't lead anywhere, so no, I'm not. I'm not. Get that out of my head. Does it necessarily have to be a loop? I think so, because we only ever get left with one electron left over. Can't come in over the top. If I do the N now, what happens? Yeah, we have a problem. Yeah, N. Yeah, we need a loop. We need a loop for sure. How is it happening? Can't go over the top of these. I can. Oh, no, don't go there. I can't go past this. No. Very clearly this puzzle is about these spaces. I do also recognize that these two, being 3 apart, also allows for a similar kind of thing, but not really, because it would end up making it like a 5 tool shape, which is not the kind of shape I need to make. I need to make a loop. Now I can get you to, but then that makes all this space useless, which isn't necessarily wrong. But I'm pretty certain there's no way I could like make the kind of shapes I want to make here, right? I could use the ambiguity there. I'm actually kind of sad that this doesn't work out. Not that I could go back anyway, but yeah, it feels like, come on. Wait, are you already picked up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing right now? I'm confused. Oh, you. Oh, maybe that was always my issue. Is that I was actually leaving you behind. But there's no way I could go and get you at this point. Unless I did like an upwards dip. Oh gosh, okay, that is interesting. Okay, so what I'm saying is go through here to get you. Can I then, in theory, not really. Could I go through here, get this, and get to the exit? Only if I come round the bottom, right? Like, obviously there's nothing very good about this. Oh, but even then, I mean, I could have gone to that space, left that space open. Whoa, like maybe. So pick that N up using an ambiguousness, which I can only do by picking you up. Also, I want to get you and go under. Get the. I want to use the ambiguity, but then I can't bring it over the top because there's stuff below me, and there's always going to be stuff below me. Well, if I'd like already got you there, then you there, but I don't think I can't go through the gap anymore because it's too wide. I also can't get there. Yeah. Going through this is bad because it's the most obvious thing to do first. What if I build a kind of shape, like a T shape that I can just like plug into this? But I don't think I can't start with one of those. I would have to start with going through these two, but that, as far as I can tell, never leads anywhere good. Like in theory, I could have done things slightly different here. I could have done that. Does that leave some space that's useful? Yeah, that's the best I can do. This does feel like the most interesting thing so far, but I shouldn't get stuck on just what's interesting though. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is I either have to go through these first or I have to go through these first. But going through these first just feels like I'm achieving almost nothing. And sure, there's like multiple ways I can go through that, but they don't really feel different to each other except they leave less space. But going through this straightforwards feels like a waste. The only thing that going around here does for me is lets me... was it the other way, maybe? I'm actually not sure I've done it this way. Does this do anything interesting for me? Oh, maybe. No. It does not. Okay, now get the end. Not like that, in the middle. it's not possible. Okay. Which once again takes me back to going through these two. I guess I can go through this. I can't do this, no. So I can't go into U. I can do that, but I'm losing connectivity, aren't I? Yes. Unless I can somehow reach over to get those, which I just don't see being plausible. Gosh, some of these puzzles are difficult. If you were available, I could connect to you, but that wouldn't be good. That would not be good. Like, I can do little zigzaggy things like that, but I don't think that changes anything. I guess like figuring out how this nitrogen joins the shape is going to be the key here. Can I get to the nitrogen first without connecting to that oxygen? Yes. Oh, well, obviously that's an issue. Okay. I'm almost certain this is going to be N-O-O-N-O-O-N, like in a loop. It might end up being horizontal loop, but like a 3x2 instead of a 2x3. That never works out. Why do I keep doing it? This never works out. Why do I keep doing it? There's no other path I could have made here that would have made things easier for me to move around. No. I can get down here, but I've cut off the exit. Yeah, this doesn't work. So I'm not going through there. Early. So I'm going through this? Imagine I am just doing this and it's really simple. And I just haven't figured out the way of doing the next bit. But you being there means I cannot slot the N into that space. So that would have to come first. What if I get rid of... What if you become the bottom of this and then I use the ambiguity now? That's no ambiguity. Oh, there is no ambiguity anymore because you're gone. Yep. So it'd have to be you. Ambiguity, N. Now if only I could go and get that O. Like maybe with a reach up or something? Or that other path I could have taken to get you? Not really. Technically you don't have to be part of the shape to do the ambiguity thing. You kind of do, don't you? I can't tell whether this is going to be one of those puzzles where there's interesting things I'm finding that just aren't actually relevant to the puzzle. And if I grab you on the bottom, we don't have the ambiguous situation, which I think is bad, right? Yes. Yes. I want to use the ambiguity. I don't see any other way to get to do this other than this. You could be connected to the... What if you're connected there? Does that do anything weird? That would be bad for electron usage. What if you're at the top? Then it makes it difficult to do anything up with the other two. Like, I kind of feel like this is going to be somehow part of it. But that would mean being able to leave. Which I can leave, but I can't go and get the remaining O. Is there some way I could have passed through here that would mean I could? Surely not. You become the bottom. It's just the same, right? Like I guess ultimately this line is the biggest problem, but I can't avoid that problem. Because I have to get... I have to get you. I have to get you. Sure, it's this shape again, but I can't get the N. No. That's what it says on the screen. No. Noon. You. I want to get you now, please. Just let me back out and go this way. There is a way of escaping, but there is not a way of getting that. I couldn't have like somehow left a big old curvy shape that lets me like go up there, right? No. Oh, this is... no, I've done this before. This is kind of interesting. I still can't go that way though. I can't go left after going through here, so I'd have to be able to go that way. This is interesting because, like, had this been open, I would have been able to go in here. Although that can't be open because of that. This one is tough. This doesn't lead anywhere, right? There's no way. Like, it's the only way for me to get to those. Like, I mean, I can do like that, but then we've just cut things off in a really bad way. It does not help me to go through that backwards, as far as I can tell. Is the ambiguity the only way of dealing with these two? I think so. Like, it's just tough to even... to get the end where it'd have to go, which is there. It has to go there. I just can't. I think the ambiguity is the only thing I can use to do that. And it would be interesting for the puzzle to be about that ambiguity, right? Like that is interesting. But that only happens if you are here. And that means I'd have to collect you afterwards. But what path do I have to do that? I don't really have one. I don't. Would there ever be a path to collect you? Somehow, I mean, only if I could somehow go under. I mean, I can go under, but I can't go left above here. Ooh. Am I wrong about the possible shapes here? If I connect to O, I get to N, then I can't connect to anything. Connect to O, and then connect to O, and then connect to O, and then connect to O. Like, that's the same situation, and I'm going to have to cap it off with an N and have too many electrons left over. So yeah, that doesn't work. So O to O doesn't work, O to N doesn't work. And it's a straight to N doesn't work. Therefore, we must be doing either this or this, because those are like different and weird. Okay. If we do this, then the shape we must be making is O there, N there, because that's the only place that would have 3 bonds. That's totally the shape we're making. Or if we go through here, oh, well, that's interesting. That can't be the starting point, because that would be the corner, and we can't make the loop such that you would actually end up using all 3 of your things. Is that true? Let's say we connected you to, we've only used those 2. Let's say we connected you to an O. Oh, there could be just like a 4. Like a 2 by 2 that are all connected to each other, and then you just connected to, oh no, but then you'd have a spare thing. No, hold on. You are the N. 2 O's there. You would connect to that one, have a spare, and then you would connect to that one and that one. Yeah, that's a possible shape. It's a weird shape. But also the positioning of these 2 makes it unlikely that they aren't just connecting vertically. So I'm saying one of these have to go here, like, that's just not happening, is it? Or one of these have to go here, but I can't get past this. No. So going through there is just never going to work, right? First. This is one of those puzzles where I'm like, I feel like I'm going through every option over and over. Going through there is not going to work. Sure, I can go over here and grab some stuff, but yeah, if I could somehow get you there, that would be fully connected, but I can't get back to the thing. I can't come over the top of these to go through there. Yeah, and that won't ever work. Well, okay, hold on. I discounted O and then N. But what if we double connect the... I don't know if I can do it right now, but if we double connected you, in theory, if we do it in the right shape, it could work. Okay. I mean, like... But could I do it in the right shape because of the way... Because the only other double connection possibility I have is here. So there'd have to be in that arrangement, which is not what I'd want. Unless, of course, we did a kind of... how would it work? It would work like... Oh, gosh. The N would have to stick out horizontally, which is already, well, there it is, sticking out horizontally. At this point I can't get to the right of you, can I? Not really, no. That is interesting though, it's like something I've not been thinking about, so if I've been stuck for a while, maybe it's because I've not been thinking about one of the possibilities. N being shoved between these 2. So rather than my initial N being the one that does this, a later N being the one that does that. I can't get this past there. I just don't really see how I could get that N to stick out in a way. I'd have to point left, right? Because I can't ever... Well, unless I somehow... It's going to connect to me, isn't it? Like the main one. So yeah, how would I ever get in here and go... right. Struggling. Also, would they make the puzzle that hard? Well, that was an ambiguity, which is kind of interesting. Wait, so if I'm connected to an O, so I'm connected to an O. What if we just like pick up U and then do that, the same thing? Or just pick up U even. Well, then we'd have an ambiguity, of course. It'd have to be above me. So pick up U. And then what am I doing with this? Going this way. Maybe I'm reaching to grab the N afterwards. Although this feels like this is not leading anywhere, right? I'd have to grab the N soon. Yeah. I'm obviously going around these. There's so much space to allow it. There's an asymmetry here with that being gone. Is that interesting? Does that imply I'm definitely using that path? Maybe. This obviously does not lead anywhere. Are we forming a loop, or are we forming that weird kind of B shape or 6 shape, I guess? Like, I don't know if I can really tell. To form that B shape from this, I don't think it's doable, right? No, because the B shape required the N in one of the corners, which it can be. So what's the issue? But double joining to an O adjacent to it. Yeah. Oh gosh. Perfect. If you're there, we'd be done. But you're not there, and you won't ever be there, because I cannot avoid connecting to you there. Once again, if I leave that space there, oh gosh. There's going to be like a reach that has to happen. I mean, sure I can come up this way, but, well, I can't really. There's going to be some horrendous reach that has to happen. I don't know how I'm going to know until I just do it sort of accidentally. I've gone into try random things mode. Maybe I should leave it. Maybe I should leave it. And do this, which will probably be simple. Will it? Hold on. Is there something simpler? I don't know if there's anything simpler. No. No. What are you? We've got 2 pluses to pick up. Oh, sorry, 2 electrons to pick up. So I can't connect to anything until I've got some of them. And yeah, I gotta remember they pick up separately. I somehow made that work, I think. I searched for weird roots. Plants like water hyacinth, sunflower, and duckweed can remove pollutants from contaminated areas, helping make those spaces safe again. Okay. I did a puzzle. Theta 5 is going to have to wait. I definitely have some interesting ideas for Theta 5. I just... why did they come back in this one? I kind of sort of want to know why other things wouldn't have worked. I guess because I couldn't have... Yep, it's fine. We'll come back to Theta 5 later. Yes. Not next time? No, next time I'm going to give myself a break from it. Alright, see you next time, folks. Goodbye.